If you've got a trip planned to Europe, your face is about to become your passport. Lorna Riley, TripNotes podcast host, is with us. Lorna, good morning.
Good morning. I'm sure you've heard that a lot, Ryan, that your face is your passport, but this is
Yes.
this is taking it to a whole new level. So the EU is rolling out an entry and exit system, what they call an EES. So it's going to replace all those beloved passport stamps with biometric scans. So Kiwis travelling will need to provide a fingerprint or a facial scan entering and leaving countries like France, Spain, Iceland and Switzerland. The system kicks off in 5 days, but there is a really slow rollout. Full implementation set for April next year. Kids under 12, they are exempt from the fingerprinting, and your data is stored for about 3 years. The EU says it won't be shared with third parties, but probably not willingly, but we all know about hacking. So it's all about modernising borders, fighting identity fraud, tracking visa overstays more efficiently. So it makes a lot of sense. For us, it means faster border checks, there'll be self-service kiosks, even the option to submit your info ahead of time, which is really, really good. And the end of collecting stamps as travel souvenirs. So snap a pic of your last ones because you may never have them again.
That's half the fun, isn't it?
It is.
Hey, what about this travel as therapy idea from Sweden?
Yeah, if you're just feeling a bit blah, sleep deprived, whatever, Sweden says the cure might be a plane ticket. So they are actually teaming up with researchers to launch a wellness tourism initiative, and they are encouraging doctors to prescribe travel to Sweden, which I think is brilliant as a legit health booster. So we're talking saunas and forest bathing and dog sledding and even heavy metal concerts. The idea that nature and culture and social connection can all work together to reduce stress, improve your heart health, regulate your sleep and lift your mood. And Sweden's got all of that in spades. So they've even created a prescription guide for doctors with 14 travel-based therapies, like visiting serene art museums, or there's cycling trails as well. And of course the winter skies and the auroras there. They've got to make anyone feel good, right, as well. And you can still embrace Swedish wellness at home, even if you can't hop on that plane. You can try fika. That is the daily ritual of slowing down with coffee and good company, which sounds pretty good.
Excellent. It's genius little marketing from them, isn't it?
It is.
Because I read the story yesterday, I read the whole article.
Yeah, same. I was like, oh, this sounds brilliant. How can I convince my doctor that I need a holiday in Sweden?
Exactly. And it's true. They say what do they call it? Blue time, green time. You know, is actually really good for you, right?
and that has the perfect combo, Sweden.
Yeah, good on them. Well, so do we.
Yes, we do. We certainly had that chilliness recently.
Piggyback. Maybe we can be like the off-brand label of Sweden.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, best job ever. A cheese company is looking for a CFO, a Chief Feta Officer.
Yeah, so you know I love travel and you know I love cheese. I've talked about this before when we talked about the Cheese Museum in Paris, and this is brilliant. Somebody is going to be chosen to be paid 50,000 New Zealand dollars to travel the world and try cheese. So it's set up by a US cheese company president who do feta mainly. So you need a passport, you need a camera, you need some feta. You've got to go and create 5 recipes somewhere around the world. They're hoping to have the next viral feta dish. You might remember, I think it was during COVID, that baked feta pasta that broke the internet, where people just laying blocks of feta on top. The one proviso is you're not allowed to whip up a salad. No salads, which is pretty much how I eat most of my feta. So I don't know how I'm going to get on with this, but if you've got a flair for social media, you like sort of dabbling in the kitchen, they don't want pro chefs, you could be the next CFO of President Cheese.
Not a bad gig. Lorna, thank you very much. Good to see you as always.
Cheers.
Lorna Riley, TripNotes podcast host with us this morning. It is 22 minutes away from 9.